Everyone, this is Queen Cleopatra. You're watching the life of Queen Cleopatra. Tonight, I just want to talk about this energy source that China has created, which they call the sun. This energy source is created through the process of fusion, whereby hydrogen isotopes are fused together and they create helium. Now, the hydrogen that is being used, God has shown me that it is very radioactive. It is a specific kind of hydrogen. I think it's titanium or something like that they're using. It is used in nuclear fusion, and this is exactly the process they're using here. Okay, let me read a little about it. Often release massive amounts of energy, produce, they say it produces snow, radioactive waste, produces snow, greenhouse gases, but evidence shows differently. They create the sun's extreme conditions where, where temperatures exceeding 100 million degrees Celsius are created. Superheated electrical charge heaters are used. The heating techniques to keep the plasma at fusion temperatures. They inject radioactive neutral beam injection. It's being shot into highly active energy plasma particles to keep them stable. This in itself, then obviously the plasma is kept in electrical generated heaters, which also emanate a large amount of heat. So if you think about this logically, the plasma is injected with radioactive solution, put in a heater which has enormous heat, plus the fact that this hydrogen particle is radioactive, the hydrogen isotopes is radioactive. Hydrogen is a chemical, so if we heat a chemical, it becomes 10 times much more chemical, than it was before. So, plus the fact that there is a huge magnetic field that is emitted here as well in some other process, that, obviously will carry these radioactive particles even further. They will obviously escape and they will travel. Because God told me they are traveling kilometers, they are traveling to other places, other countries, where they will now create the same result. And I saw in my mind's eye, and I'm never wrong, in my spiritual eye, the particle that is being emanated is silver. That silver means it's very radioactive, it's highly radioactive. Now they want to use the same energy source or the same method or process, nuclear fusion, to power cities. I just want to tell China that God is not happy with what is going on here. He does not like the way that this energy source is being formulated. He wants the countries to start to be accountable to each other, because what I'm reading here, there's a lot of radioactive links here. So if you are now going to be powering cities, what will happen to the humans? Humanity is already under attack. This does not look good. And God said that you must get someone like Elon Musk to go and look at your sun, because he wants people to have a second and third party to go and look at the inventions that they create. Same as with AI. He wants the countries to be accountable. Like if China creates AI, he wants the US to go and look at their AI projects. If the US creates AI, wants China to come look at their AI projects, because he wants accountability just with this energy source. And he told me explicitly he wants Elon Musk. Elon, if you can hear me, he wants Elon Musk to go and look at China's energy source, the sun, because apparently he wants you to look at it with good judgment and to give a report or something like this. You can pray about it, ask God what it means, and he wants you to go look at that because you are generally the one who speak about science, you speak about, humanity, you care about humanity, right? Who cares, who looks at humanity, what will take us further, and you are the one that is uh, concerned about our time on earth. Well, this is exactly what is going to disrupt our time on earth, what is going to destroy our earthly civilization. But I don't know if this is being done on purpose. But China, God is not happy, and God wants it to be looked at, to be rectified, because you cannot, this is going to harm humanity. And like I say, we must look at humanity. I am here as a protector of humanity. Elon also says he is worried about humanity. This is why he wants a multi-planetary human race. Well, in a way, I can understand now what it means, because if China is now going to be creating sources of the sun, which is radioactive, where is that going to leave us? So this is what God is saying. He wants accountability. He wants the sun project to be redone. He also told me that he wants you to use glass heaters where you now put in the plasma. You must create a glass holder heater, because glass is neutral. It cannot be radioactive. And yes, you can create something like that which can take very high temperatures to keep the plasma warm at fusion temperatures or whatever. But he is not going to allow you to further with this project